Hey everyone, it's Craig Reckless. Today we're going to learn Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. Let's dig right in. So it starts out with a G inversion there. If you don't know what a G inversion is, I'll have chords for it in the description. So we're going to go. So we're going to start, okay, just redo this. So when we do this progression here in the beginning, we're gonna do this G inversion. So with the G inversion, like you guys know what a regular G is. There's a regular G. Here's a G inversion. With the G inversion, we put our third finger on the third fret, second string, first finger on the third fret, first string. Now, this is important. I like to keep my fingers here because you're gonna come back to these being there all the time, and I watch people do this song and they're moving their hands all over the place when they don't need to. Like, these fingers don't have to move. When they need to move, they move, but when they don't need to move, why pick them up? So they need to stay there. You'll see as I go, but I've seen people do like, then they're putting them down anyways. You want to, so I'm going. So see how many times have I moved my fingers there? I didn't move them at all, but I see people go. And then they're putting their hands down. You know why? That's I don't know. That's a lot of work. You don't want to work hard on a guitar. You want it to be easy. So you try to keep your fingers there. So I'm gonna start the lesson now, but I wanted to give you an example of what I was talking about. So when we do this G inversion, that's what we start on. We're not playing the whole chord, but we're going to have our fingers ready to go to the next chord. We're going to start, because we start. So what we're doing there is we're playing, our second finger is going to start on the sixth string, third fret. We're going to go. And we're going to hammer down with our first finger on the fifth string, and it's going to go open 2. So we're gonna hammer. So we're only picking once. We're picking the open note, and then we're hammering down on the second. And then we're gonna hit the open note on the fourth string, which is the D. See that? So I'll do that real slow. So remember, keep your fingers here on the third fret, second string, first string. Now this is important too. You got to put your second finger here on the second fret of the fourth string. I mean, some people like to put their first finger there, but then you can't, because you're gonna go right into this chord. See, you're gonna go. See, you know, you'll see what I mean. You're gonna try to shortcut this, but all right, I'm gonna keep going. So we ended up there. So our second finger is going down on the fourth string, second fret. These first and second, or third and fourth fingers still staying put. Now we're gonna go. We're gonna hit the open E, which is a sixth string. Now we're gonna put when we hit the open E, we're putting this first finger down on the second fret of this fifth string and going. So, see that? So we're going. So we're going down, down, up, up, down, up. So the strum's going to be down, down, up, up, down, up. Then we're going to go. Now we're going to hit the third string open. The third string open is going to be the G. So we're open third string. Now we're going to take our second finger and play the fourth string, second fret. So we're going to play that, and then we're going to play the fourth string open. So after that strum, and it's real sudden. See how sudden it is? So now we're going to go to the G. So we're going to do the same strum pattern, down, down, up, up, down, up. So we're going to go. All right, let's start this from the beginning. So now I'm going to go. So I like to play it up. When we get to the G inversion here, we're going to go. So let's see. So what I'm doing there, so I'm going to hit this up. The G inversion is going to be up. So I'm going to do the same strum pattern, but now I'm going to throw an up in there. So I'm going to go down, down, up, up. See that? So now I'm throwing an extra up in that, the G. I'm going down or up, up, down, up, down, up. So that's going to be, so on the G inversion, I'm throwing an extra one in there. I'm going to keep saying that so it's ingrained in your head. So I'm going to go up, down, up, down, up. Then we're going to go. So now what we're doing there, something we already did, but I'm going to spell it out for you real quick. So we're hammering on the fifth string, open 2, see that? So use your first finger. Then we're going to go open to the fourth string. Now we're going to put our second finger down on the fourth string. See that? Now we're going to go to the open again on the sixth string. And we're going to play the E. This would be like a E seventh, suspend something. So now we're going to do the down, down, up, down, up again. So now it's going to do the same thing again. We're going to go after the E strumming. So we're going to do the open on the third string again. And then we're going to do the 2 open on the fourth string. 2 open. That's going to be your second finger doing the 2. Now remember, now when I come to the G, I want to do the up. I'm throwing in the extra up. Up, down, up, down, up. So now we're going to go. So we do the up, down, up, down, and go. So now we're going to go. So right now we're going to go. So we're going to do the. Okay, so we did the G. See, it does a lot of stuff, it repeats, so I'm going to confuse myself a little here too, but we'll get this. So we're going to go after the G. So sometimes I go, or sometimes I go. So we're going to go. after the G, I don't remember where I was. So after the G, we're gonna go. So now we're gonna do the same thing we've done again. We're gonna go. We're gonna go to the E, seventh, suspended something. So we're gonna go. So now we're gonna. So that's what we're doing again. Like I've said this. This is like the third time I've said this. But I'm gonna just keep going as we go. So we're gonna go hammer on the fifth string with your first finger on the second fret. And now we're hitting the open fourth string and coming down with your second finger on the second fret. Now we're hitting the open sixth. Now we're doing the E. Now we're gonna do the down, down, up, up, down, up. Then we're gonna go. So now we're gonna go. That's gonna be my second finger is gonna be on the fourth string going 2 open, and the first finger is gonna be on the fifth string going 2 open. So when we do the open on the A on the fifth string there, we're gonna come and form an A, but we're still keeping our third and fourth fingers there. So now I'm putting my first finger down on the fourth string, second fret, and we're gonna go. So now I'm gonna come, this one I'm gonna add an up. So I'm gonna go up, down, up, up, down, up. So I'm gonna say it one more time. Up, down, up, down, up. Then we're gonna go. So I'm gonna do that again. So we're gonna go. What that is we're gonna do a hammer first string on the fifth string onto the second fret. See. Now we're gonna go open 2 on the fourth string, and then the sixth string open. So yeah, so we did that. So many times I did that. I said. So we're gonna do the. So we did the. So we're gonna do the A. We did the A. We did it. Now we're gonna do the 2 open. That's going to be on the fourth string, 2 open on the fifth string too. We're going to form the A again, so we're putting our first finger down on the second fret of the fourth string. So now we're going to go. So it's going to be up, down, up. We're gonna go. Now we're gonna go. So what we're gonna do in there is we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Okay, so now I'm gonna spell it out for you. So we're gonna go open on the fifth string, and we're gonna hammer down on the second fret with our first finger. Then we're gonna go open A again, which is the fifth string. Then we're gonna play, our second finger is going to play the G, which is, we're just gonna play the single note, which is gonna be sixth string, third fret. So we're gonna go. So the first time we hit we're gonna hit the G, we're gonna just play the single note. Then we're gonna strum it. So we're gonna strum the G inversion. Then we're gonna go. So we're gonna go down, down, up, up. So after that, so I'm gonna come right out of that and explain it better. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Then it starts all over again. We're gonna go what we just did. So we're gonna do everything we did already in the beginning. Like he's playing the solo over there now, and I'll show you the solo next. But he's playing the solo over that. So remember how we did the. So when we're at that part, so the second time around, when we're doing all those chords again, we're gonna go. So the second time we end with that, we're gonna go. Which that's gonna be fourth string open, and we're gonna have our second finger play the second fret fifth string, and then we're gonna have our third finger play the third fret of on the sixth string. See that? So we're forming the G inversion again. So when we come out of that, we're gonna go. And I think it's quick. He goes right into the chords there. I'm trying to remember. So listen to that, just to check my memory. I didn't sit down and listen to the song before I did this, because I played the song a million times. But you know, when we play it, it's our own version. So when you play it, it's going to be your own version too. You're going to add. You can make it shorter or longer. But so let me see what we're gonna. So yeah, I think it's just so when he comes out, he's gonna go. So I'll do the down and ups. I'll say them when I do that. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. So that's what he does. So he's gonna go down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Then he's gonna go into the verse. So that's gonna be a C. Okay, so you know how to play a C, right? If you don't know how to play a C, I'm gonna have a link in the description with the open chords. Okay, so now I'm just gonna show you how we make this. Now, hey, Prince, come on. I'm sorry, my dog's looking out the window. So anyways, we're playing a C, G. What I do there is I'm bringing my. So we're playing a C, and what I do there is now I'm bringing my third finger over to the third fret of the sixth string, and I'm bringing my pinky where the C bass note would usually be, and that's going to be the fifth fret, or fifth string, third fret. So what we're going to do there, so I'll show you the strum pattern. So we're going to go. So we're going to go down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. See that? Now we're going to play a D. Like I said, I'm having a link in the description with chords if you don't know what a D is. So there's a D. So now we're adding to the D. He's making these chords full. So what he does here to make the D full is now he's bringing his thumb over on the second fret of the sixth string, and he's actually, I think he's blocking. I block the A note. The A note's going to be the fifth string, so just the D rings out. Instead of, I'm just muting the fifth string with my thumb. So how I do that is I'm just lightly laying it on top of it. I'm not pressing it down. So the strum pattern for this chord is going to be, I think, the same as the first one. It's going to be. So I'll yell it out to you. Sorry. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. So we got. So that's going to be the same too. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. So let's do the A. So with A, this is going to be A minor. So that's the third chord. The third chord is going to be the A minor. And A minor, he's going to have the E ringing out, which, you know, usually I lay my thumb over to mute that. So just to get the A. But this is Pink Floyd we're talking about. So they want to make things strange and full. And so now he's playing this open E too. So remember the strum pattern for that is down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. So I'm gonna play the 3 chords again. Do the G inversion. That's the chord we did in the beginning. And it's going to be the same strum pattern. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up. Then he's going to go back to the D with the F sharp bass. So it's going to be the same strum pattern. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Then he's going to go to the C with the G bass I showed you in the beginning. And then he's going to go to the A, same strum pattern, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Then he's going to go to the A minor with the E bass. Same strum pattern, it's going to be down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. And then we're going to end on the G inversion. That one's going to be down, down, up, up, down. So that one he does shorter. So all the other ones are the same strum pattern, but when we end on the second G inversion, because I knew we do a couple of these chords a couple different times. So it's going to go. So we're going to go down, down, up, up, down. Okay, so I'll show you how that pattern sounds. So that's the verse. That's pretty much the whole song. Let me show you how this goes. It goes. Whoops. Then it goes A minor. And then you do that again. Start that right over. Okay, so we're gonna. I'm human. So let's do this again. And that's that. So that's how that does that. Okay, my dog's freaking me out, throwing me off guard, looking out the window. So anyways, that's the verse. So the last verse, he does that. He's gonna go, Prince, stop. He's gonna go. So we're doing all this. So I'm going to show you where it does. So the last verse, we're going to get to all of that, and we're going to go. Now we're going to, strum pattern is going to be on this, the last CG is going to be down, down, up, down, and then it's going to go. That makes it, that's the third verse, and that's what's different about it. It does the. So this is going to be a little bit shorter. it's gonna be down, down, up, up, down. Down, down, up, up, down. Down, up, up, down. Down, up, up, down. So after the verse, he's gonna go into the beginning, what like we did. So it's gonna be. Back into the verse, so you're gonna listen to the tune. It's got a lot. I'm gonna show you the solo. It's the way we play it in our band now. We have our bass player actually plays the intro guitar lead, and then we start the song. But we used to do it where I would do the intro lead, and then when we got to this part again, I would play like the intro lead again, because he's playing like a slide. I think he's playing like a slide and like some E major. They're doing a do 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 do. So come up with your own thing. If you're gonna do something in like E blues or E major. Anyways, I'm gonna show you the intro solo right now. So here's the solo. So it starts out. So we're gonna go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our second finger and we're gonna slide on the third string from 2 to 4. So we're gonna go. So 2 to 4, and then we're gonna take our first finger and put it on the second string, 3rd fret. Give it a little vibrato. Then we're gonna go. Now we're gonna go. So what I'm doing there is I'm putting my 3rd finger down on the 2nd string, 5th fret, and I'm going 3, 5, or 3, 5, 5, 3, 4, and then 4 is gonna be on the 3rd string with your 2nd finger. Oh, wait a minute. Let me start this over. Alright, so we're going to go. We're taking our 2nd finger. And we're sliding from 2 to 4. Then we're going to put our 1st finger down on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. See that? Give a little vibrato. Now we're going to go. So what I'm doing there is I'm putting my 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and then I'm putting my 2nd finger on the 3rd string, 4th fret, and then I'm putting my 1st finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. See that? So we're going to put those two together. We got. Then we're going to go. So what we do there is we're going to pull off 4, 2 open on the 3rd string. See that? We're going to go. So I'm picking it one time. So we're getting 3 notes out of that. So now I'm going to go. So I'm getting 3 notes out of my pull off. So the pull off is all going to be the 3rd string. We're going to go. That's all the pull off. And that extra note there is going to be me playing the D, which is the 4th string open. Now I'm going to go. So I'm going to hesitate and go. Give it that little slur. Not the. You don't want to. You want to. So give a little pause on the 1. So that makes it a little slur. Then we're going to go 1, 2 on the 5th string with your 1st finger. Now I'm going to play open. Open D, which is the 4th string. See that? Okay, there's that, and then we're gonna go. So now we're gonna go. So I'm gonna take my first finger, I'm gonna bar the first and second strings, and we're doing 3 and 3 on the first and second string. We're gonna go. We're sliding up to 5. So I'm gonna slide 3 to 5, and I'm gonna come back and hit 3 and 3. So I'm not sliding back down. You can, but I'm just going. So I'm sliding 3 to 5, then I'm playing 3 and 3 again. Now I'm going. So now what I'm doing there is I'm putting my second finger, or my first finger, on the second fret of the third string. My second finger is going to be on the second string, third fret, and we're going to go. And I'm sliding from 2 to 4 on the third string, and sliding from 3 to 5 on the second string. See that? So I'm doing the same thing there. I'm sliding from 2 to 4. So this fingers are going to follow and do 3 to 5 behind it on the second string. Then I'm going to come back and playing the 2 and the 3 again on the third and the second string. See? Now I'm playing open strings of those strings. So that's going to be the second and third string open. See that? So we're going to go. So now we're going to go. So I'm going to slide one more time from 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 on the second and third string. It's going to go. Now I'm going to go. So I'm going to pull off. So I'm going to give it a little bit. When I pull off, so we're doing the slide, then we're going to pull off from 2 to 3 there on the. So you want to give it a little bit of like this, because you don't want to just give it a little pull this way and then pull off. So I'm pulling off and then I'm playing it open again. So that's what that sounds like. We're gonna go. Then it's gonna go. So we're gonna start just like the beginning. We're gonna go second to 4th fret on with our second finger on the third string. We're gonna go. So we're gonna go. So sliding from 2 to 4. First finger is gonna be on the second string, 3rd fret, and I'm gonna come back to the 4 on the 3rd string. So after that, I'm putting my 3rd finger down on the 2nd string, 5th fret. Now I'm going to go. So I'm going to give that bend. So I want to do a full bend, so that's the sound I'm going for. So I'm going to give it a. So I'm going to bend it, and then when I come back, I'm going to bring it back to the 5. And I'm going to pull off. So I'm getting one note out of that. So I'm bending it, bringing it back to the 5, then pulling off to the 3. So the first finger is going to be on the 3 and the 2nd fret. Then I'm going to bring my second finger over to the 4th fret on the 3rd string. Now I'm going to go, after that, I'm going to go 3, 5 on the 2nd string. So that's just what it's going to sound like. Now we're going to come up to here. Our first finger is going to go on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And then we're going to, so that's what's going to sound like. And that's going to go. So we're going to go. So I'm going to bend like this. So make sure when you're bending, you got to have your hand tight. You don't want your hand like this. You want your hand tight. And so we're going to bend. So I'm going to bend with my second finger here. If you need help bending it, use your first finger. But your first finger has got to come right over to the 2nd string here. So we're going to bend. Okay, let's say this again. We're going to bend on the 3rd string, 4th fret with our 2nd finger. So it's going to be a full bend again. It's going to sound like this. I like to show you what it sounds like. So we're going to bend, and then we're going to put our 1st finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and then our 3rd finger on the 5th fret, 2nd string. So we're going to do that. See it? And we're going to bend again on the 3rd string with our 2nd finger, and we're going to go bend on the 4th, then we're going 1st finger to the 2 on the 3rd string. See that? Then we're going to go. So we're going to start out, we're going to do that again. So we're going to slide 2 to 4 on the 3rd string. And then 1st finger is going to go on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Coming back with our 2nd finger on the 4th fret, 3rd string. Then our 3rd finger is going to be on the 2nd string, 5th fret. Then we're going to go. Wait, we did that already. Yeah, so it's almost the same thing. Okay, that's why I got confused there. So we're going to go. So we're going to do pretty much the same thing we just did. So we're going to go. So the last time we went after we did that. So now this time we're going to go. We're going to go. We're going to go. Now, so we're going to go. So at the end of that phrase, we're going to go. So that's the sound we want. So we're going to end like that. That's going to be the end of the solo. It's going to go the 3rd string. We're going to bend with our 3rd finger on the 4th fret. A full bend. We're pulling off. So I'm hitting that one time. And then we're going to end on, like I said, that pull off is going to end. And then our 1st finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So that's that. Then it goes into. So when I do this, I'm always like. Let's see. There we go. I do like a end it like that, and sometimes I'll do like the little harmonics. But that's the solo, and that's the whole song. So have a great day.